Today is the day that Dubsado Lab launches, and I'm so excited to finally have this out. Listen to today's episode to hear a little more about Dubsado Lab and what it can do for you as a coach. Hello, you're listening to the Courageous Goals podcast. This podcast is for high-achieving, courageous women who want growth and the know-how to scale their business online. Running a business is a journey and a process. The more we learn in action, the more we succeed. If you're a woman in business, this is the podcast for you. Be in the 5% of businesses that make it. Let's get bold and create the life we desire. I'm bringing my passion to you through advice, coaching, inspiration, and support to help you create and design the life and business you want to live. I am a Dubsado expert, CPD certified in social media platforms, and a lover of admin systems and processes. I am an accredited ICF coach, specialising in trauma and narcissism. My own coaching journey has supported my growth immensely, and I want to share those highlights with you to inspire and give you courage. Let's get intentional with our goals and make them happen. Let's get started. Welcome to today's episode of the Courageous Goals podcast. I am trying to hold in my excitement because today is finally the day where Dubsado Lab launches, which is a DIY course aimed at coaches. So this course has been in my head now for over a year. And the last few months, I have really started to piece things together, what it would look like, creating the launch of everything, talking about it everywhere and anywhere, and just sharing with you my knowledge in what I've learned about Dubsado and how much it can really support you in your business to save you so much time and allow you to do what you're passionate about. So whether that is coaching, it could actually be a completely different service that you offer. You could be, a website designer or a copywriter or a social media strategist or anything like that. So if you work one-to-one with your clients, or you offer short, small programs where your clients can work on their own, but it's like a program for say 6 weeks or something like that, then Dubsado can really work for you. But I am just so excited to finally get this out of my head and really share it with you. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Dubsado and how I've worked with clients and Dubsado before, and share the benefits with you really. So Dubsado is an all-in-one management system that can really support you with your clients, where you need to send them things like contracts and questionnaires and invoices and so much more. And one of the huge benefits about Dubsado is that you can have everything automated in a workflow, or as much as you'd like automated in a workflow, so that things can really happen without you there to do everything. So, recently I actually got COVID, and it was quite nice being able to take some time off. I did have to rearrange some things. Life isn't perfect. I haven't got it that perfect, trust me. But I was able to take some time off and rest where needed, and to see notifications come through where a client has signed a contract or booked a call, or even I got a notification from Stripe to say that someone had made a payment. All those things are happening in the background because I've been able to set up Dubsado in a way that works for me to manage my coaching business. And it's an absolute lifesaver. It really is. And I've been in business for about 6.5 years or so. I've been self-employed. And throughout that time, I haven't fully been self-employed. I have worked for other people. So it did take me a while to build my business up, as it does with anything. But what I'm trying to say is, at the beginning, I didn't have Dubsado. I didn't have these processes and things in place. And so things take time. You know, the amount of admin time you spend on things is always double the time that you think it's going to be, because you don't think of everything that you need to do. You know, when you're creating a contract for someone, you might have that contract there and ready in place, but you need to get that details from that person. So you might be emailing backwards and forwards, and you might think, oh no, I didn't ask about this. So then you have to go back and get these details. Then you can add the details to their specific contract. Then you need to upload it potentially to something like HelloSign or Signable, send it to them, get them to sign it, countersign it yourself, and things just go backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. And that's the same with contracts, questionnaires, invoices, depending what you use to create your invoices, reminders, reminder emails to complete a form or make a payment or book a call or something like that. All these things like continue backwards and forwards, and Dubsado has really allowed me to level up my game and get these processes in place, get everything streamlined and have things automated so that I can actually spend time on doing what I love. And the idea is to create a business management solution that really works for you as well as your clients, to give them a VIP experience and branded. Dubsado allows you to brand things. So when you send them forms, proposals, questionnaires, or anything like that, you can upload your colours, your branding colours. You can upload your logo, your pictures, your images, and you can really keep everything branded to suit your business, to match your website if you have a website, to match your socials. You know, it can really give you so much, and it just all allows you to concentrate on doing what you do best. So for those of you that know me already, you know I'm a huge Dubsado fan. I have worked with clients on a one-to-one basis, whether that is setting them up on Dubsado myself and then handing it over, or that's working with that client and setting it up together and then handing it over. So I've worked in different ways. I've also worked with people just setting up a workflow. So there's lots of different things that you can support people with Dubsado. But I thought, why not create a course? I haven't seen, obviously Dubsado have their own support with courses, but I haven't seen anywhere specifically with the kind of course that I'm creating. So this course is all about teaching you how to use Dubsado, how to set it up as a coach, but that doesn't limit the course to coaches only, because it is still about setting up Dubsado. You just need to be able to set it up for you, whether you're a web designer or a photographer, copywriter, social media strategist, or anything like that. It will benefit you. So the idea is to create clear packages, payment plans, and more. Get your processes in place, create beautiful forms that you can send to your clients, have everything streamlined and automated. And this will give you clarity. This will give you clarity in your business, knowing that all these things are happening for you, supporting you in the background if you choose to have things automated. And it gives you back time that you can spend on either coaching or doing something else that you love doing. And it gives your client a VIP experience. Now, it was only recently that I actually had some feedback from 2 different people in 1 week. And that really made my day, because at the time I was creating the course and I was like, yes, this is why I'm doing it. So the feedback was brilliant, because they both loved the onboarding like steps. You know, they didn't necessarily call it that, but they loved the steps that it gave, because it was very clear, you know, this happened, then this happened. And then in an email, it would let them know that they were going to get access to their portal, and their portal would contain everything like our email communication, contracts, booking links and all sorts. So to get that feedback was really, really good. But the idea of Dubsado Lab is to really teach you everything you need to know, show you how to do it, and then, you know, you'll get to the end of the course and you'll be off on your merry way, you know, creating a business that works for you with support. And I've created it in a way that when I work one-to-one with clients, I've created it in a way that guides them through each step, supports them, and really allows them to level things up. And just know that setting up for success isn't easy when it comes to admin and processes. You know, not everyone takes things, you know, so easily. And if it doesn't come naturally to you, then you're not going to understand it. But when you've got someone there supporting you with a DIY course, you can learn and implement everything with a guide. And part of the bonuses of this is that I've created a Dubsado YouTube channel on my YouTube platform. And so there's some videos on there that will really support you also. And I have a Facebook community called Courageous Goals, and there'll be support in there as well, because we do a weekly post where you can ask me anything about Dubsado, and I can support you there also. So if you are ready for a Dubsado DIY course, all the links are in the show notes if you're interested to find out about it. But just know that it gives you a chance to work on your passion more and more, because you've got that clarity knowing that Dubsado is set up for efficiency and for growth. So there's no more spending loads of time on admin, sending this contract, creating these invoices, doing this, doing that. You can have Dubsado help you. And gosh, if you have feedback also, if you decide that Dubsado Lab is for you and you decide to buy the course, please do feel free to share your feedback with me, because I'm releasing this one as like a beta launch. So it's like in a test mode, if you like, so that I can update things and create additional items if needed. So if you do have feedback, let me know. You're welcome to contact me on Instagram or Facebook, send me a DM, or you can drop me an email, or even ask in the community that you're welcome to join whether you buy Dubsado Lab or not. But just know that I am here for you. I've created this with my love and passion for Dubsado, also as a coach, so I know how important it is to have a system in place. And I think that word, it really sticks out for me, is having that clarity. Clarity is the word for me. The clarity knowing that Dubsado is supporting me, that it can give me processes, I can have things streamlined, I can have automations, and everything is clear. So there's no more, oh, do I offer this, or how much do I charge, or it's this, that, whatever. Everything is clear. And it doesn't mean it's clear forever. You can change it. So, you know, you can change your prices, you can change your packages, you can change your whole process if you like. I have actually changed my process, you know, from when I started setting up Dubsado initially to how I've got it now. It is very different. So just know that you can, you know, change things. It's just about learning how to use it in a way that works for you now. And then once you've learnt it, you're comfortable and familiar, you can then change it if you want to. Okay, I am here for you. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. But I hope this episode has been useful for you and you can hear my passion about the course. So if you've got questions, let me know, and I look forward to hearing your feedback. Thank you so much for listening to the Courageous Goals podcast. I really hope you've enjoyed today's episode and taken something of value for you. If you'd love more advice, coaching, inspiration and support, head on over to join many other courageous women in business in our free community group over on Facebook. We'd love to welcome you. You can also find free useful resources over on the website at leannebrown.com/resources. Right, that's all for this week. I look forward to sharing another episode with you next week.